Today I'm doing a presentation on James Turrell. Now, James is an artist who some of you have probably seen his work before, but you probably have never actually experienced it. And that's what it is. It's more of an experience rather than an actual, thing you can physically hold. And that's because James works with light and perception. Now, James was born in 1943 in Los Angeles. He's considered a pioneer artist for his works in the field of light and space. After college, and after getting his pilot's license at the age of 16, Turrell decided he wanted to pursue art. He was fascinated with the interplay of light and space and the views that he had seen while he was flying outside of his window. He wanted to show the world what he saw from that high up. His work often involves transforming ordinary spaces into places of contemplation and revelation through carefully controlled light and carefully controlled color. He sets the mood very particularly. He's so world-renowned that he even got a Presidential Medal of Honor from President Barack Obama. That's not something many artists tend to get. Now, what is a skyscape? Turrell is known best for his 80-plus skyscapes that he's created, but what are those? Skyscapes are essentially windows, like he would see whenever he flew in the sky. They're windows where an artist can frame the sky, they can frame just like a window, and invite us to experience it how they want us to, and in our own personal ways. It changes our perception of the spaces and sky around us, and even these letters that I've made right here, these are all skyscapes. You're viewing each individual one as I intended to. They're not 3D forms, but they're just small windows. Now, he does have a lot of skyscapes, but there's 4 that I consider to be his most important. This is the first example. This is Meeting, made in 1986. This is a 4 feet by 4 feet hole in the ceiling, which is made by concrete. They had to literally jackhammer it out of the ceiling. The only object in the room is LEDs and benches. You have to look up, and it's just a frame of the sky. It's currently inside the MoMA in New York. Actually, several of his work is in New York at the moment. Sorry. His next work I wanted to cover is the Twilight Epiphany. The Twilight Epiphany is located in Texas at Rice University, and there are daily schedules that you can come in and you can see the sky through this hole. Now, it might look similar, but it's not the same hole in Meeting. This one is 2 stories, can fit about 100 people in it, and each different level has different light, different context that you can view his work from. There's schedules for sunrise and sunset. The next work that I want to cover is Afram Proto. This is one of the works that actually defined his career. At first, it looks like a tangible square that you could reach out and touch, but the more you look at it, the more you realize this is a hole in the wall. You can view it from any angle, and it gives off the illusion of a just bright, floating square. And this is also a sky space. Rather than viewing the actual sky, though, you're viewing artificial colors or LEDs that he's intending you to see, rather than the sky changing around and just showing one visible angle. And the last work I wanted to show is the 10 Rain. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. This is also an artificial skyscape. This is located inside the Guggenheim in New York City. There are hidden LED lights that change the atmosphere of the room. It could be orange, purple, red, blue, white even. And these are a bunch of little rings. All the LED lights are hidden, and it fills the entire room. Similar to the Afram Proto, it's also a sky space, just not viewing the literal sky. It doesn't take the concept quite so literally. Now, here's where you can view Turrell's work currently. In New York City, 3 of the works that I mentioned are all sitting there. In Texas, the Rice University, there's the Twilight Epiphany, but there's also a James Turrell Museum located in Bodega Colimi in Argentina. This has 9 dedicated works that you can view. And over his career, he's just exhibited all around the world. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for listening.